What's up, guys? So, upon going online today, it seems like I will be a part of a second merge tomorrow. It all comes unexpectedly, and there's really, it's not really gonna be a merge based on population, because I feel like my server is well enough active and it doesn't really have those issues. But I mean, merges are just there to promote competition, and the only good thing about a merge is pretty much the recharge rebate that it comes with. Since for 20k you get like almost 10,000 coupons. It's like, I think when we merged first, I ended up getting like 8,000 coupons from 20k. So that's literally the only positive. And I don't know, like, just there's really nothing else positive about merges. Um, it's really sudden to be merged again. I mean, it has been like a year and a half since the first merge. So, but you know, the second merge coming, it's just something I didn't expect at all. At least not this soon. I thought it'd be still a few more months, but it's really caught me by surprise. And which catches me even more on a surprise is it's not even in my own cluster. Now, apparently, server 47 and the people that are grouped on there are in MedBeast clusters. So it's like they're a part of a different space-time and I'm a part of a different space-time. And that also goes for cross-server and Sage and just anything you could think of. So it's like we're gonna be either dragged in to that cluster and we're leaving behind everything that's here. So that means I won't be with Kozo anymore, and Zama and like everybody else. It's like we're gonna be in a completely different space-time, and it's just so weird. And if we do leave the cluster, then Kapow is pretty much the only competition for Kozo at this rate. So it just means that Kozo is gonna be dominating the space-time if whatever happens. It's just a really confusing thing that's happening. Like, I don't understand why there's a second merge coming unless they really need that much money. And two, why are we merging outside the cluster to just rip us out from a new one? There's also the theory that maybe we'll just end up getting, like, they'll maybe get dragged into our cluster instead. Who knows what's gonna happen? Like, I really don't know. The merge is tomorrow, so that's when I'll find out. And you know, it's finals week for me. I have finals throughout the week. So I don't know if I could even get a video out until later tomorrow about like how the merges and stuff like that, but I'm curious to know what the space-time is gonna be and what's gonna happen, because two different clusters merging together, I don't think this has happened before. And if we just get dragged out of it, it's like we're going into a whole new world. I mean, there's gonna be the people that we fight are not on that side, so I don't know what to expect. You know, everyone's just wondering what's gonna happen. I can't say I'm excited for it or looking forward to it at all, but with the whole recharge event for merges, I guess I would wait for the next event cycle and hope there's a better recharge event than Crazy Slot Machine. But hopefully on Wednesday we get to see the events from the forums, and that's when I'll decide if I try this terrible slot machine, because next event cycle probably might not have a recharge event. But if it does, then I'll probably lean towards that one. So, yeah, it's just an interesting thing to wake up on, and it's such a complicated situation because we'll be leaving. There's a chance we can leave Kozo's space-time and go into MedBeast space-time, which is just it's just unexpected to me. But the purpose of today's video was pretty much to do the Charm Rebate and go over my power items, just to optimize myself in the way I want to go. But you know, now the merge was an unexpected thing. I didn't think would happen so soon. So I have these two charm optional material packs as well, and I don't think I'll need to use them, but I'll probably just stack them or use them towards something else. So position 1 wise, I'm at 13.2k initiative. So you know, the way the meta is, and I say this like almost every other video, but position 1 dominates being balanced. And there are only a very small percentage of people who can be exempted from that. That's pretty much all the whales like over 200k power, because they keep all 4 of the positions very strong, And you know, sometimes you might just get overwhelmed because a single ninja cannot outbeat all of that. But most cases, we're talking about general cases, a stack position 1 will always do better than a balanced team. Unless there's a full-on counter, which that goes down to the teams you use, and people can simply just crowd control your position 1 and you can't do anything about it. So, you know, there's a lot of circumstances to that. But anyway, Charm, I was trying to finish the level 8 headband last month. Got cucked, didn't happen, but I'm back now. I have also extra charm packs if I really need it, but I'm so close to level 8. Which the good thing about charms is that it scales off initiative, and its charms in general scale off your runestones. So the better runestones you get, the more stats you'll end up getting. I mean, this will pretty much raise my initiative by around 300, which is ridiculously good. And the charm headband is the one you want to pretty much prioritize into maxing. And this is where also having really high runestones helps out. So I would like to keep going for the cave key rebates and hopefully getting like 11s and 12s in the future. But I just hope that RNG was on my side. Wow. And also, when you reach level 9, your mask ends up getting a glow, which is purple. And I'm not sure. I think it's like if you have a level 10 refine and the mask, and a level 9 charm, it just either keeps like a purple glow or something else. I should just check like Kozo's equipment to just make sure about this. Actually no, it becomes red. So you get a full-on red glow. So it's yellow for level 10 refine, and it's purple for a level 9 charm. Combine those two, you get red. So it's nice. I mean, charm for the headband is definitely a priority. Getting 1,000 charms though, it's honestly not as bad as you think it may be. Because Konoha outlets, like I missed it, but these charm material packs. Now, in the long run, it's better to just buy the regular charm packs. But if you strictly want to force that level 9 headband and you don't care about anything else, then just go ahead and max all this. Just freaking buy out enough to get 1,000 headband charms and use it all. Like that would save you a lot of time, and you know, even though it doesn't prioritize all your charms, but it does really well. And since I only stick to the Charm Rebate, which the Charm Rebate itself is lackluster, unlike the Refine and other rebates. Cave Key will give you gold essences, Refine will give you a pill. This one just gives you a level 5 Rainbow Mogatama with some extra charm material packs along the way. So you can pretty much, you can safely do charms outside of rebates. It's not too big of a loss or too big of a gain. But, you know, everything counts in this game. So, I only used up 33 points, so I can go for another level 8. Which I wanted to go for critical, but unfortunately, I don't believe 418 will get me the skill up. And I could only get an extra 100 more of those charms. And 77 out of 1,000 is definitely not happening. But look at that stat boost. I mean, that would give me another 300 initiative, because it starts scaling from 130% to 150%, which is amazing. I don't know when I will actually get the level 9 charm. That would probably have to be a thing I do just off rebate, since it's 1,000, and if I really want the stat boost, I go for it all at once. Otherwise, I'll try to prioritize getting all of these up. I actually forgot this thing was here. Wow, I have a level 6 charm. I feel disgusting. I did not know that thing was there. So what I'll do is, I'll go a little bit past the rebate, because I wanted to get another level 8, which will be for injury. It goes from 110 to 130%, so it's a 200 increase. But yeah, I'll definitely go for the injury, and I have the stack for blade and scroll, which gives control and critical. I mean, I wish I could do that. So I'm gonna go for this, get this level 7. I don't even know how much I used. I think I only used 102 or something. That was actually really low. Or less than that, actually. I had like 400, let me see. Nah, it was 100, so that's pretty good. I mean, the thing is, once you get to level 8, that's when charms get crazy. That's when the RNG meter really plays against you. So that's all 7s and an 8, and yeah, I really wish I could go for this, but like, I would just do it. Just do it. Like, fuck. I want to do it because it's like, it goes both ways. Like, what's the point of having too high crit if you have low injury, because then your damage is pretty bad anyway. But if you have too high injury and low crit, it's like goes both ways. Right now my injury is slightly lower than my crit. I always keep them right next to each other. But yeah, it's a really tough choice. Like I would rather get the crit if I had enough. But I would feel like I should save these charm packs for headbands and rush everything out. So I think I will just go for the armor and save all the packs towards headbands and try to get this level 9 out as fast as possible. So let's hope this gets enough. Wow, that was only 342? What? Is this real life? 342. That puts me at 477 and yeah, I mean, unless I go off the rebate to level up something else, it doesn't seem like I can really do anything. And I don't want to go for that. Like, I could just use up the charms to the point where, how many do I need? So I need a 23, so I just gotta go 23 more points. And we'll just do that. And I should probably finish this out. I don't know. Like, to be honest, spending directly for 1,000 headband charms is not too bad, but the problem is I missed out on Konoha outlets, and I don't know where else you can buy that stuff. I haven't seen those packs anywhere else. This one just gets you 10 of everything. And then you have the deluxe packs, which give you 50 of everything. See, this really helps out because you get 50 of everything for 4K compared to getting 50 for 1,000, so it saves you 1,000 every time you buy it. That's why in the long run, those big packs are way better, but like, well, I'm looking at the wrong quote. I'm still wondering why the hell there's 1 out of 200. Like my OCD is acting up now. But 23 out of 1,000 is gonna be a long road. Everything else should be 6 as well. Okay, so that is Charm Rebate done, and what I wanted to rework through is Magatamas and other, I guess like just restacking stuff, because position 2 matters after position 1, but the way I ended up going is like just screw everything and stack position 1. I mean, even stacking like initiative to the max. I've also been buying these ingot packs, or at least these lucky key packs, because, well, when there was like a thing to claim, because you get yourself a seal scroll for spending 100 and getting 10 cave keys, which was a pretty good deal, but yeah, I don't know, they don't have that right now. So that is done. This is level 5 Rainbow Magatama and 10 charm packs. So charms are done. It's also get yourself some Magatama. So that's what I was gonna go through. I was gonna go through all this. I'll save that for later. 22 more packs. And let's see. Yeah, if you were to buy 1,000 headband charms through those big packs, it would give you so much power. Because it would probably get me like, it would actually end up getting me like almost everything to 9 on my position 1, which would not be a bad investment at all, but that shit seems really expensive. Because yeah, I mean, I have this thing 8, and yeah, it would basically be everything 9 instead of 1 9. Because I'm close to everything else being 8. So it'd be a crazy battle power boost for sure. And then my OCD goes, so for Rainbow Magatamas, I go for everything to be level 6, and just everyone else I kept 5s. Everyone else is gonna stay at 5s, and I'm not going up past that. But for the position 1, I'm definitely gonna go for higher things, and I have all these rainbows to use up. My OCD requires that I do this, and I will level them up. So I got 5 level 5 rainbows. They've just been accumulating from certain things. Yeah, that is way too much. That's way too much damage speed, which is nice. I mean, these things give all stats compared to regular Magatamas. And okay, so I'm guessing it goes to 20. Okay, it goes to 15. Level 7 rainbow. That looks sexy as fuck. Woo, level 7 rainbows. Alright, that looks hella nice. I like it. So it's 3 level 5, so yeah, level 7. Damn, they looking pretty though. They're looking really pretty. And then I guess the next thing would be to flex on the scroll, just because it's my only level 10 refine. Which is probably not even gonna get leveled up. Nope. Came close, but got 2 level 7s on here though, and they look nice. Okay, so it's gonna be minor stat boosts as well. Like if I was prioritizing overall battle power, I wouldn't be stacking position 1 that much. I would pretty much start doing cave key rebate and fixing everything to be back to 7s and just pretty much leveling up everything 1 at a time. That's the most efficient way to raise battle power. But the issue with that is, you know, raising overall battle power doesn't exactly mean you might do better in fights. Because in this current space-time cluster, you have to be hella fast. And everyone else goes for the position 1 stacking. So, okay. Magatama's issue. Now, first of all, this thing is screwed up. The Earth main is... What is with this equipment, first of all? The equipment is... What? I mean... Okay, so this one gives more initiative, but it has worse Magatamas, which makes no sense. So what the idea is, I'm going to drop Magatamas for everyone to 6, except for position 2. Position 2 will stay on 7, and then I'll go for 8s on 1. And that's the way I'm going to play the game. Is just try... I have 60 ghost kill pages? I also have essences to go through. Pretty much... I also have some unbound runes I can go through. Alright, but anyway, we stay stacking. 680 cave keys, so hopefully I reach 1,000 by the next time. I want to keep doing at least 1,000 every time there's a rebate. Okay, so we're gonna have to be fixing a bunch of stuff. I remember the times where the meta used to be so simple, and now it gets screwed up. So all these 7s are gonna be dropped. The 6s are good. All I really need to do is just fix this. I wonder if I keep the experience. I think the XP stays, so even if you split a Magatama, you'll get all the Magatamas that's required for the experience, rather than the level itself. I think that's what I've had from previous experiences at least, and why the hell is everything so messed up? Okay, so yeah, it's gonna drop my power, which is why I don't like the idea of this, but I feel like for the power drop I'll end up doing a lot better in battle at least. So got all these level 6s. That's pretty much what the goal is gonna be. Like I'll slightly drop in power, but it's gonna be a lot better in the long run. And when I reach that point where I'm satisfied with my position 1, which the reality is you'll never be satisfied enough. You'll always want to keep getting faster, you want to always hit harder, and it's just like, it's a never-ending cycle. Like you get trapped into it. Also, my keys, why is this? This cannot be real. I mean, so this is actually better than, what the fuck? So that was like completely wrong. I mean, what is going on? I feel like my equipments are messed up. Okay, level 7s. Maybe I should do the same for runestones, to be honest. But I don't know, like, at least control shouldn't be messed with, because your 3rd and 4th position always gets targeted. So control and defensive oriented stuff should be good. I feel like maybe I should keep the life then. But if I ever change my mind, I can always split the higher Magatamas and reassign. So that's a good thing when this feature came out. I remember when splitting first came out in this game, like people really had no idea what the hell was going on. But it's pretty good, because at any moment you can cut somebody. Just take off all your stuff, raise it to your position 1, and then you know they're like, why are you so OP all of a sudden? So it's for situations like this that you can always optimize your ninjas the way you want them to. I mean, I'm just gonna live that glass cannon light, so I say fuck it. I'm gonna just probably get rid of like everything except for the, I don't know, I'm like being too hesitant about this because of how much stats I might be dropping. But I don't think it should be too bad. Alright, so life, attack. Okay, so yeah, like damn, everything is messed up too. The equipments are making no sense to me. I'll have to just go through equipments later on, but okay, we split all the attacks as well. Get rid of those 7s, and that's where like I'm really gonna notice the battle power increase because my ninjutsu and my attack were almost all 7s, and I can feed them all into everything else now. So let us do this. I just really wonder if that experience is gonna cover it because some level 6s kind of worries me. Like I don't want to feed a level 6 with all the experience, like almost leveled to a tool. I'm not sure if it works out that well. Okay, defense. Yeah, like what the hell happened to my equips? This makes no sense. I think this chest is slightly faster too. It is. Wow, so my equipments have been messed up this entire time. I'm pretty sure I fixed them, so they like recently got messed up too. Okay, I don't know what's really happening, but this might actually end up taking a lot longer than I thought it would. I didn't think this video would be this long. See, like this level 6 is so close to 7. I feel like maybe I should just level those up and keep the rest. Now, defense and resistance would not be so bad to keep because defensive-wise, I mean, what is the difference though? 169 to 110, so it's like 50 per each stone. So I'd lose out like 250 defense. I mean, I don't know. For now, I gotta figure out how this works. Like, what happens if I screw this 5 into 7 level 5s compared to 3 level 5s? Okay, so it accounts for, yeah. So this definitely accounts for the amount of experience, which is good. Get 7 level 5s instead of 3 level 5s. Okay, so I can be relieved about that. Okay. Which is good. That's good. Damn, that means that I can actually fix my OCD this way. Because there's so many Magatamas that really need to be fixed, I guess. Okay, let's see. Let me check. I had an important text message while I'm recording this video, so kind of got sidetracked. Okay, that one's almost 8. Oh, this is gonna be juicy. This is gonna be juicy. I can't wait for these ninjutsus. Like ninjutsu, especially for Datara. Oh my goodness. Okay, gotta. Damn, I'm like freaking. I can't tell if I'm dropping BP that much. Nah, it's just because there's no Magatamas in. Because right now I only dropped like 2k by taking stuff off to like 1 level less. But I wonder how close I'll get to my original BP with this team. It was pretty much 150k with this Datara lineup. So I wonder how close I'll get to that. I feel like I'm definitely keeping position 2 intact and like shit, I need to fix. Yeah, resistance? What the fuck is this equipment? This gives 107, this gives 280. Wait, I'm looking at the wrong thing. This gives 185. Boy! Okay, I cannot with this. I really can't. Okay. So if XP carries over, then it's not really big of a deal because I don't have to split it. This should automatically count. And if it doesn't, then I'll have to split. So that's like another thing I should find out. So we're gonna drop down to 6s. Rest in peace, my Earth Knee shields. So yeah, I dropped like 2.8k right now. I don't even know. Okay. Everything is dismantled. So the 3rd and 4th is gonna stay at 6s. Ooh, this is I don't know how I feel about this. And then I have all these stones. So okay, let's see. This one, for instance, no. Are they all like? Like, which ones are the biggest ones? They're all pretty much low XP. Okay, I guess it's like I'm using ninjutsu as a wrong example, but there was a... was it attack? I feel like it might have been attack. That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one too. I don't even know which one it was anymore. So it wasn't attack either. What the hell was it? I think definitely there was a resistance one. Yeah, okay, so this one has 110. Just to make sure. Okay. So let's try this out. How many level 7s? I didn't even have too many, honestly. I didn't have any level 7s besides the main two. So this might not work out so well. Okay, but that gives 2000 XP. So we're gonna have to test. So that gives 3200. And this gives 1215. Okay. So now I can rest that. You can split and it just gives it back in terms of experience and the level previously. And your experience will always carry over. Because that's just pretty much the way Magatamas are determined. Lucky. I feel good about that now. Because I don't have to worry about losing experience or losing Magatamas and getting screwed over. And there's a random level 7 freaking Magatama on my screen. Like, what is this? I had to refresh the game to get rid of that Magatama glitch. Now we gotta see if this even gets me anything up, because I lost a good amount of battle power. So we'll see. A level 7 gives 3600. That gets me a level 8, is it? I feel like it's gonna be good. See, at 729. So I'll be 10 XP over. So let's see, a level 8 gives 592. Damn, so that goes like... that's a pretty big leap. Not gonna lie. Okay, why is it low level? Holy. 7275. Okay, so it's gonna make the position 1 a lot stronger, even though my overall BP will definitely stay lower. And then with this, I can't really do much with. So I do have the option of setting stuff up. I mean, can I should be able to probably, no, I should be able to hit S7. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep 1-7 like that. This way I try to avoid losing as much BP as I can, and I'll get as much of an increase as I'm expecting. And then in the future it'll be a never-ending cycle of dropping back to 7s to 6s and stacking position 1 when I have the resources for it. So next goes attack, which attack for like a ninja or Datara wouldn't really be too much, but now why am I doing this the hard way? I should have just done it all that way. So 397 compared to 258. Okay, that would be another full Magatama basically. We get another level 8. Maybe I can get one more level 8. Wait, how much? Oh, I made it seem 20. What am I seeing? This 21.8k. Holy shit! As far as I know, Magatamas capped at 9, right? I know Runestones are 12. I think Magatamas are 9. Jesus Christ! No wonder. No wonder that gap is crazy. So, yeah, wow. Holy shit, the power though. Like it's already going back. Jeez. That's pretty insane, I'm not gonna lie. This will probably not level up. And I don't think there's any other Magatamas. Yeah, because these are all without experience, actually. 185, you trying to be slick. This might actually level. Oh yes, and then I gotta fix this. Okay, so that'll be another little 7. Damn! This is looking good. This is looking good. Alright, armor. Defense for sure. That shit will really help out in position 1. Way too much XP, way too much XP. Okay, 7260. And then I can do some my level 8 defense. So 259 to 169. And damn, that is not gonna happen. So my defenses were really slacking. And that'll be way too much. Still way too much. Still way too much. 2430 exactly. And this is not gonna do anything, so I'll keep that. Ninjutsu. Now this is where I had a lot, and I was already close. So how can I make this happen? I should probably level up like a second one. Oh man, this is about to be so much. Holy shit, this is about to be... Okay, nah, that's way too much. I can't math right now, so no. Okay, this is probably still way too much. Yeah, it's 100 over. Holy shit, a full set. Jesus, this alone brought me back to the same power I was at. This is why stacking position 1, in some cases, just, you know, I wouldn't say it's a good example, because there are cases where balancing would give you way more power, but still, like, a ninja's growths and the way my data is max mood and max awaken, so he really gets a lot of stuff. But he's only a 4-star too, like that's something to take into account. Damn, those ninjutsu Magatamas only 1 away from full 8s. And they give 397. And then I go for resistance, which, let's see. Yeah, it's kinda awkward. Okay, that's pretty awkward, not gonna lie. I need to split a 6 into a 5 because I don't want to go over that experience. Still puts me over, but then I can split a 5 into 4s and then keep this 6. And then 4s would be a lot better. See, this is how you do it. Perfect. So that's 259 to 169. Same as defense. And that's not gonna make anything happen. So 1 level 8 resistance. I'm able to not really do much unless there's a hidden Magatama with some XP out here. That's 5. That's 5 too. So no, it wouldn't really happen. Kinda sucks. Let's see. Yeah, this Magatama's taken care of. Damn, the resistance Magatamas were really lacking. It's not gonna level me up no matter what. Right, I'm just gonna try it anyway. No, it would. I actually I was overthinking it. I thought it would be a lot more. But I'm pretty sure this defense won't get me a second, because it's only 600. So that's Magatama's done, and it seems like I'm literally at the same battle power as I started. And there's not really a way to track it because this thing doesn't go back that far. But position 1 wise, what am I looking? 53.6k. Now that's a pretty big boost. It was at like 50k beforehand. Like no, it was like 49.9. So position 1 ended up going the 4k that I basically dropped on. Everyone else, their position was like 34k. Position 2 remained untouched, and yeah, position 4 kind of went down by. It went under 30k power. Yeah, like I could even go more with rune stones, but I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. I'll probably end up doing it. But for now, I'll see how this works. So, last thing to do is, I guess we try to go skill pages. It probably won't give me a skill up. Probably won't. I need way too much. So let's see. Go skill tactics. Nah, hell no. That 300 out of 500. Okay, and the last thing is essences. Now, I yesterday on stream ended up crafting my second gourd, which the idea for me was to run 2 gourds and 2 ropes, because during the 4th position always gets focused, and first and second are pretty much your main damage dealers and like the main ninjas in your team that will help you win. So that's why I was gonna go for injury and crit in position 1 and 2, and then go for control and defense resistance for 3 and 4. And that's why I'm doing 2 gourds. I was originally going to just like use my essences, stop going on my position 1. That's not the position 1. To stop going from the position 1, because at 14s it already uses a ridiculous amount of experience. But it's a good way to increase injury and crit as well as life, I guess. And it gives me 100 initiative still in the position 1. And in the position 1 stacking game, it'd be pretty hypocritical to just say forget that and start working on 2 and 3 and 4. But I did kind of want to get everyone at least like 1 purple each or something like that. I don't know. I feel like I want to do it because of how much stats I'll get for that. But I need to go for more purple essences and see how much I have in total. So yeah, it's 2 gold essences and 20 purples now. That's technically 3 golds because the gold is 15 purples, so I have a lot. I have a lot, which would be enough to level up 2 to 15 and gain more 300 injury and crit, or slightly increase everyone else. Like first, I should see how much would this boost. I mean, oh hell no, I ain't crazy enough to do a gold. But a simple purple would be 3 levels, which is not even much. Now that I'm thinking about it, I forgot that the initiative does not become scaling by 100 until you're after 5. Yeah. And there'd be 3 essences to go to 5, which is a boost of 200 initiative and 200 resistance. It's honestly not as much as I thought it would be. But the control though, it would boost me 600, boy? Are you serious? 600 control? That's actually a high amount. But I still don't think it makes too much of a difference because my control is pretty damn low. If I had a lot higher control, that would be pretty good difference. Okay, I think I will settle for raising my position 1. I did say back then that my goal was to get everything 15 and then I would start splitting up. So I'll stick to it. I'll get everything 15. Go for critical first. And that's... oh shit, that thing is so much XP. It's 2.5k to 16. And the cap in China is 17, which I'm assuming this is gonna keep going. It's gonna keep going to 16, so it pretty much goes to 17, just like China, I'm assuming. At this rate, but that is crazy. That is a whole lot of XP, but yeah, I'm gonna stick to my original idea. Get everything 15, all that's missing is life. And then after 15, I'll pretty much work on getting everything to level 5 on the other tools. And I'll probably start working on the position 2s, because at this rate, I'm getting so little gain for so many resources. I mean, it's good to get 300 crit and injury every time, but it's gonna cost 2 gold essences now. That's just too much to really sacrifice. Even 1 gold essence in these days. All the gold essences I got were from recharge rebates, spending rebates, and cave key rebates. I didn't get any from the mines, didn't pull any. So it's really difficult to get them. And the future ones, I'm gonna have to, after this one at least, after the last one, I really have to start balancing out. Because there's only so much I can do. Let's see, what is my position 1 at? It's 13.8k, like I wish I could get 14k initiative. 54k BP position 1, though, that looking sexy. That's looking sexy right now. Okay, summoning cultivation can raise initiative, but it's not gonna raise that much. Because this mountain force tile has a resistance and initiative 1. Which is pretty much what I've been prioritizing. And I was somewhere down here, so I have to get the one before it, and then go for the next one, which is tough. This is already the next one. Okay, go for... It's 6 initiative, but everything adds up. And I'll be cut short here. Literally so close. I mean, did I exchange all this stuff already? No, I didn't actually. So that gets me next one. All these mystery gems. And then what I'm waiting for is the gem breakthroughs to start showing up in events. The only like summon mystery I would prioritize on maxing out is Katsuyu. Because at level 3 she starts clearing 1 layers of debuffs. And I will use her forever because of that. So it's really nice. And you can also use her round 1. But getting these gems will be probably stupidly expensive when it hits. So that's also a thing that will crush my dreams. Oh, so this is the last one. Flood Dragon is the last gold that needs that resistance and initiative. Then there's also the other summons, but it's way too much. It's 300 each, so that's not gonna happen anymore. What I'll start doing is maxing out the summons to level them up so I get the chase damage increase from maxing out Mountain Force. And hopefully we bring back my damn crustacean for Lucky Board, so when I do have the crustacean, I need to also get Unbound Rune Packs, which Wheel of Fortune is amazing for that, and Mood Scrolls. I'll stack all my Unbound Runes for getting that, but yeah, I ended up prioritizing the position 1 even more. I could hit 14k if I was to probably take off Runestones on my 3 and 4. At this rate, like, do I really care? I mean, 4 is bullsack slow. I mean, it's just like as long as I stay over 5k initiative, I guess that's whatever. That's why I'm at the point where it's literally position 1 ride or die. I mean, everything else is kind of bad. But I'm not gonna be discouraged from this. Like if I really notice that 3 and 4 is way too slow, damn, they're already at freaking 5s. I can't really abandon them anymore, can I? How much is a 4? That's gonna be. Oh my god, I'm seeing blues. That's disgusting. This is not even gonna level up at 10, is it? So why does it matter? That is 1280. Hell no. That is not gonna. Nope, it's not gonna make a difference probably. I'd have to like give up all of them. So yeah, this is the best I can do. 13.8k, 12.2k crit, 12k injury as well. Combo and control I would like to get up way. But that is gonna be everything for today's video. If I could fix this damn freaking mass purification, I would actually hit 14k, which sucks. It's not gonna happen though. At least not today. I need to stack up on more, but yeah, this is I feel good about this. It makes me feel good. At least just have a super stack beat position 1. So I start fighting mass mans and I never get to mystery round 2. That'll make me sad. But anyway, that's gonna be the end of the video. I'm sorry it took so long to optimize and prioritize everything, I guess. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much everything for today's video. I would like to say I can do a video about the merge for tomorrow and see how that experience is when I get on, but I'll probably be doing my final exam for most of the day, and that's not gonna really work out for me. So I don't know what's gonna happen. If anything, if I can't get out another video for the merge tomorrow, I will end up releasing the decisive bonds for this week, which is Susanoo Itachi. And we are back to getting suggestions for decisive bonds, so you guys can start commenting on those videos, and the one with the most amount of likes will get it. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Catch you guys next time. I would have to be lightning main to find out what my new fake power is, but I mean with earth main, my fake power hits higher than the current highest, so position 1 stacking did work out. But hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. Catch you guys next time.